Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure meeting you this evening. I'm so happy meeting you all this evening on this training. And so today's training is going to be an amazing one. If you don't have a notebook with you, at least try and get a notebook, or maybe you can get a notepad, or you can use sticky notes on your computer so that at least you can keep notes. Because some of the things that I'm going to review to you today will be mind-blowing, very, very mind-blowing, and therefore you need to keep note of certain things so that at least at the end of the training, you will be able to keep track of certain things. Of course, I'm going to share the replay to the training. So once the training ends, I'll share a replay to the training so that at least you can get access to everything. All right, so now let's start the training right away. It's already 7:06 and we need to get into action. All right. So today's training is going to be very, very, very interactive and educative. And what we are going to do is basically I'm going to teach you how you can design responsive website without writing a single line of code. So this training is basically for anybody at all who has interest in design. And if you have a previous knowledge in web design, it's a plus. But if you don't have any knowledge at all in web design, this could be, let me say, a startup for you. And at the same time, it can also be an intermediate course for you because we are going to do something that will blow your mind. And at the end of the day, we should be able to come up with a very, very nice, responsive website where we can use to grow our business, or we can use to start a new business, or if we have a business already, we can use to promote our business online. So this is the main reason why we are here. We are here to learn how to design websites without writing a single line of code. So if you are somebody who is a programmer, it means you are fortunate, right? So if you are a programmer, it means you can do more with these skills. But it doesn't mean that if you are a programmer, you still have access to this course and you will still benefit from this course. All right. So this course is basically for a newbie, completely newbie, somebody who doesn't have an idea about anything like web design or doesn't know anything about coding. All right. So quickly, before I start the training, let's see what we'll be doing tonight. So what we are going to do tonight is we are going to go through. So I will first of all let you know the training outline, what we need to know. And I will first of all tell you about myself because most of you don't know me. This is the first time you are hearing my voice, and therefore you need to know me. And also I will let you know why web design skills. Why are we learning web design skills in 2024? Why is this skills so important? I'll show you with some practical examples, some of the websites that I am currently benefiting. I have designed myself, and I'm currently, running a complete business, an offline business from this website. I will show you all these and why web design skills is so important in 2024. Then, after telling you the importance of web design, I will also let you know. Sorry, the network is okay. So I'll also let you know what is CMS. So you realize that on the flyer you saw on Facebook, I was talking about using a CMS and AI to design a website. And so I will tell you, or we will know, or we will learn what CMS is all about. And I'll give you some example of CMS and what I am currently using. And I'll show you the softwares and tools. So there are some softwares and tools that you need to know, and you need to have them to be able to do or to learn the skills. All right. Now, from knowing the softwares and tools, we will design a barbering salon. We will design barbering salon website this evening, and it is going to be amazing. Before I even start, let me try and see if I can even show you the website that we are going to design tonight. And tonight, we are going to design something like this. So let me show you the website so that at least it will boost your morale. So at the end of this training, we should be able to design a website like this. And I designed this website completely from scratch. And I currently use nothing like just CMS. This secret CMS I'm going to review to you, and then AI to do this. And it's so amazing. So this is a barbering salon website. And you could see that this is very, very interactive. It's also mobile friendly. And we can design website like this. So the website has the hero page, it has about us, the services, the some of the barbers that we have, and then our clients' testimonials. It also has our working hours, where you can see our numbers, our working days and time. And then you will also get some sort of discount promotional text, and make appointment or book appointment button. You will see some galleries that shows our work, our shop, and then some of the, our barbers in action. And then you can also see a page where you can fill in your appointment and book appointment with us. Then you will also see the footer where you see a very nice logo, everything from scratch. So we are going to design this particular website today. And when you hover over here, you could see that About Us has our barbers and all these links. When you click on it, this is actually a one-page website. So when you click on About Us, it takes you to About Us. When you click on Services, it takes you to Services. When you click on any of the buttons above, it will take you to that particular buttons. And at the end of the day, we should be able to know how to come up with this very nice website. And we are going to do all these without writing a single line of code. All right. So that is what we are going to do. Let's continue with the course outline. So we should be able to know or design this live, and then I'll do it with you. It is not like I'm going to do it alone. I'll do everything with you tonight. Okay. So after doing the website, or after designing the website with you, I'll give you an opportunity to join my Ecom Mastermind. I have a mastermind, an Ecom Mastermind group, where you can join and learn how to start an e-commerce business. When I say e-commerce business, I mean a business on the internet. You can start business on the internet, and then you can even scale it to the point where you have an offline business. And I'll show you a business that I started in 2019 online, which is now offline, and how the business is growing using this same strategy. I designed a website from scratch. I am not, let me just tell you, I'm not, let me just say, like, I'm not an expert. I'm just like you. I hold a degree in accounting. And so if a degree in accounting graduate can do something like this, then it means you too can do more. All right. So now let's start from who I am. So my name is Kwaku Edufrempong. Maybe this is the first time you are hearing this name. And let me tell you a brief history about me. So I'm a teacher by profession, graduated from University of Education, Winneba, and I'm also a digital entrepreneur. Now, this is me. All right. So currently, I'm still teaching. Yeah, I'm still teaching. Currently, I teach in a TVET school in Tamale. And currently, I'm still a teacher, which I'm still teaching, running my 9-to-5 job after school. I also do this digital business and, make some extra income. All right. So I've been in the web design and digital marketing business for the past 10 years. I think I graduated in 2013. And after 2013, doing my national service, Ghana, if you are living in Ghana, after national service, your future looks very, 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 very bright. But at the end of the day, you realize that once you end your national service, you realize that it is not so. So you try to find ways and means to make ends meet, and that is me. So after national services, doing my national service, it became so difficult for me to get a job. So I realized that no, the internet space, the digital space is open to everyone. So why waiting for government to employ me? And that is where I developed these skills and I started working online. So currently I've been able to work with some of these brands, and I have the first brand is my own agency, Bob Affit Digital. And we are into IT support services and more, web design, mobile app development, we do softwares, a whole lot of things. And the second one, which is Casima Company Limited, is also an NGO where I consult them as an IT expert for Casima. Then Pond Foundation is a Switzerland company. They are into carbon emission and all these things. And I am also consulting them as an IT manager. Then the last one is Watif Foods, which is also a Malaysian company, a Malaysian and Singaporean company. They are into plant-based milk, where I'm also working there as a digital marketer. All right, so this is me. If this is the first time you are hearing my voice, then it means that this is what I do, and this is what I want you to also learn from me. All right, so why are we doing this training? Why are we doing this training? And that sends us to why digital, why web design skills. So why are we learning web design skills? When we take a look at today's business, we are in a digital world, and without digital presence, there is no way your business can grow. So if you are starting a business, or if you have a business already, then it means you need to consider creating your digital presence. And before you can create your digital presence, it all starts from web design. It all starts from website. The first thing that you think of is to get, your website done. Once you have website, this digital presence is going to start. And before you can get website, you need to consult your web developer. Before you have to consult a web developer, you pay money, you speak to the web developer. The developer will ask you so many questions. Ask you questions about your business, then you need to say blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, if you are fortunate, you may get someone who understands your business. And I always say that designing website shouldn't be from web developer. It's supposed to be from the business owner, because you represent your business, you know much about your business, and therefore you need to design website on your own. Then there is also another reason why web design skill is so important: user experience. If you design a website where users find it difficult to interact, so there is a website, but anytime I go to the website, I read, and then I go away. But there is also another website. Anytime I go to the website, I am able to, interact. I am able to send message. I'm able to inquire about product prices. I'm able to have a live chat with the owner of the company. I'm able to get a whole lot of the product, get much information about the products and services that the company is offering. So user experience is also very important. And if you are the owner of the business and you are also the developer, this gives you an extra, let me just say, an upper hand, right? Okay. So another reason is also brand identity, right? If you want your brand to go far, then website is a must. Today, most small businesses start from social media. And I always say that social media is not the best. Very soon, I'll show you why social media is not the best. Because if you are on social media without a website, you leave a lot of money on the table, because there are so many automations that you can do in the website, which social media cannot. Remember, social media is owned by somebody, right? So once you set up your business on social media, it's more or less like you've rented someone's land, right? Anytime at all, the person can decide to kick you off. And that is why just recent year, I think about three months ago, Google made an update. And when they made the update, it made most businesses, went down, because the immense, the introduction of AI and those things are now making, business so difficult. And therefore, without website, you find it so difficult to get customers. If your website is not projecting your brand very well, you may not be able to get customers. So if you rely on social media, you spend money in advertising, and you are not able to capture any leads. You are not able to, retain your customers. At the end of the day, customers will come, they will go. But once you have your own website, and by the power of AI, you can automate certain activities. So today, somebody visited my website. What shows that somebody visited my website? Very soon, I'll show you a live demo of a similar website where customers will go there. They want much information about me. They try to call me. I may be in the classroom teaching. They try to chat me. My phone may be, I may be sleeping. But because of automation, they can send a message and they will get a reply. They can send a message, and in the morning, I have a software which is keeping the message somewhere. I log into my account, then I'm able to see that this particular customer needs this product from me, right? So brand identity is so important when it comes to web design, and that is the skills I'm going to give you today. There is also competitive advantage, right? I am living in Tamale at the moment, and in Tamale here, we have a lot of companies that are into, shea butter extraction, company. When I started my shea butter business in 2019, I had to go and visit one of the businessmen, one of the big brand in the system called Tamar Cosmetics. I know maybe some of you living in Tamale here, you know Tamar Cosmetics. So I have to go to Tamar Cosmetics, meet the owner, sit with the owner, ask him more information, present myself as if I am a customer, get more information. Then I return back to my house. I sat down, then I wrote certain things. Then I decided to design a website that will capture more leads, that will take, be more competitive. So that at the end of the day, if my website is more of interactive, my website is able to, interact with customers, I'll be able to get competitive advantage over him. And at the end of the day, today, as I'm speaking with you, I have a simple website, just one-page website. But the kind of leads that I'm getting, when I say leads, it means the kind of customers I'm getting from the website. Once I get a customer, some of them I am not able to provide the quantities of shea butter they need. Then I refer back to Tamar Cosmetics, and then I try to, pick the product from there and sell to my customers. With the help of internet, with the help of websites, I am able to do all this. Then finally, mobile and accessibility. So all the websites that I design and what you are going to learn today is mobile and, mobile responsive, and anybody on mobile can access it. Why mobile responsive websites are so important? Because today, almost everyone is using mobile phone. And I can tell you for a fact that the number of people using mobile phone to access website or access your business on the internet is more than those who are using laptop and desktop and those things. All right. So this is why web design this skills is so important. Another thing I can also assure you is that if you have this kind of skills, you can make a lot of money. Why am I saying this? That is why most people say there's so much money in computer. I am not talking about, fraud. No, I'm talking about a skill. If you have web design skills, there are so many things that you can make. There are so many money-making activities that you can do. And as I said, when Google made an update about Google My Business, they made it in such a way that if you are a company, a small business company, these small scale businesses, and you don't have website, they are trying to delete all those who are using Google site. So if you have heard of Google site, when you go to Google and you see any business on Google today, all the Google websites have been deleted. They have been deleted, and they want every business, every small business to own their own website. And this means that this skills is, let me just say, a multi-million-dollar skill. And at the end of the training, I'll show you one of the hacks or some of the, let me just say Google hacks that I use to get clients that needs website almost every seconds. All right. So let's move on to the next session where I'll show you what is CMS. So what is CMS? CMS means content management software. It's as simple as that. So it's an initials. C means content, M means management, and S means software. So if you have CMS or if you are using CMS, there's no need to code, right? And that makes web design skills so easy to learn. Today we are in 2024. Previously, we were using PHP, we're using HTML, we're using, you know, a lot of computer languages like Python recently and all these kind of, you know, languages, and you need to learn coding before you can design website. But today, we can design website using these CMS, and they are all drag and drop. I remember in the group, or I think on Facebook, somebody was asking, are we going to use Wiz? So Wiz is one of them, and that is not what we are going to teach you today, right? So let's see the example of CMS that we have at the moment. So these are some of the popular content management softwares that we are currently using, or you can use to design websites without writing a code. And with this particular logo you see here, I think you might have seen this logo somewhere. So if you have seen this logo somewhere, you can unmute yourself and tell me the name of this software. You can unmute yourself and tell me the name of this software. You can unmute. Yeah, okay. So what is it?
It looks familiar, like Shopify. I don't know if I got it right.
Shopify. Amazing. So that is Shopify over here. So Shopify is one of the CMS you can use to design websites without writing a single line of code. But that is not what we are going to use for the day. So we have Shopify. Then this is also one of the most popular. I can even say this is the most popular CMS software that you can use to design website without writing a code. And who can tell me this logo? Who can tell me this software? What is it? Who can tell me this software? Oh wow, nobody knows.
There is a hand up already.
This good. So this is WordPress. And so WordPress is also another CMS that you can use to design websites. Of course, I know how to use WordPress very much, and I design almost 50% of my website. At first, I was using WordPress throughout WordPress with Elementor to design website, but recently I found another easiest and another simple way, and that is what I'm going to teach you. WordPress looks more complicated, but what I'm going to teach you today, you can use a day to design a website. You can use a day to design almost hundreds of websites without writing a single line of code. Then there is also another one, which is Wix. And this is what the guy was asking about, Wix. And so Wix is also one of the content management software. So you might have seen some of these softwares on the internet. And finally, this is what I am going to teach you today. So who can tell me this software? If you're able to tell me this software, I will add you to my Ecom Mastermind at a very good discount. So who can tell me this software?
Systemi.
So what is this?
What Systemi.
Is this? Systemi. All right. Amazing. Systemi. So we are going to use systemi.io. Godwin, I think you have to chat me privately after this meeting for your discount code. So we are going to use systemi.io, and systemi.io is one of the most amazing software you can use to design website without writing a single line of code. And that is what we are going to use for the day. So before we start the training, I told you tonight our training is going to be, practical. I'm a teacher, I'm a tech trainer, and I don't do any theoretical thing. We do practical. So we are going to do something. I am going to teach you something, and it is my wish, and I am praying that by the end of this training, you should be able to come up with your design. You should be able to design something for your business, right? And so these are the softwares that we need to have in place, right? Some of these softwares, what I'm going to do is that once we are in the training, I'll be sharing the links to the software so that you can, upload them. Or when you are watching this, the replay of this training, you can be following as I do. Okay, so the first software we need is systemi.io. And the second one is some Chrome extensions. So that is why I categorize it as 1 and 2. So we need Chrome extensions, and then we need systemi.io. When I mention Chrome extensions, then it means that we need Google Chrome. And I love Google Chrome so much. If you are not using Google Chrome, you have to download Google Chrome for this. All right. So we need this. And then the Google Chrome extensions that we need is ColorPick Eyedropper. And then we also need Grammarly, and we need what font. So these three are Chrome extensions. And then this is also another software for which is a CMS. The Systemi.io is a CMS. Now, if I say CMS, you will know CMS, right? Okay. So I think somebody is coming. Let me add a person. So let's do the work. Now let's start the practical aspect of our training. Let me try to add Prof before we continue. All right. Good. So let's do the work. And before we start the work, what I will entreat you to do is that first, Prof, please unmute yourself. Sorry, mute yourself. Okay, good. I've been able to mute him. Okay, so before we start the work, before we start the design, this is what I want you to do. Let me just open a Google form so that I can let you know the sequence of the training. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to create Systemi account. So we are going to create Systemi account. System is a software, but it's a web-based. So Systemi account. Then secondly, after creating this, we will try to install some Chrome extensions, and after, okay. Then from there, after the installation of this Chrome extension, quickly we start the design aspect. So we start the design, right? We start the design. Okay. We start the design. So that's the third one. And we end the training. Start the design, right? Okay, good. So to create Systemi.io account, let me just get you the link to create Systemi.io account. And sorry, so let me get you this one. And so what you can see, or what you can do right now, is to click on this link. I'm adding something to, so I've shared a link in the chat session. You can go to the chat session and then you click on it. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because this training is free. And if you are able to, create an account on this link, I'll earn a commission. I'll earn a commission from Systemi.io. So let me just inform you before you click on it. Of course, you can use their official website if you don't want to give me anything. And you don't lose anything, right? Because this is 100% free, 100% free. You are not going to lose anything. And I'm going to show you one of the accounts that I'm using currently. And that is what I'm going to use. And you will see that it is free. I haven't paid anything. All right.
Hello, sir.
So, yes, sir.
Yes, please. So if you have a Systemi account already, what do you do?
Okay, so if you have a Systemi account already, there's no need to create an account again. There's no need to create an account again. So if you have Systemi account already, no need to create. Just follow me as I move on, so that at least you can also do when I am able to do something. All right. So what we are going to do right now is to create an account. So yes, I think when you click on the link, let me log out so that I can show you the process. When you click the link, it will send you to this particular website, right? And this is what we call Systemi.io. And once you come to this website, what you have to do is that you need to click on get my free account, and then you type in your email address and you click on get my free account, and you are good to go. They will send you a link in your mail. You confirm the link and you are good to go. You are not required to input any credit card. You are not required to, put your debit card, anything of that nature. It's 100% free. So you sign in after you've been able to confirm your account. You'll be able to get access to the dashboard. And this is how Systemi dashboard looks like, right? So currently, let's see my account. Let's see my account for some of you to know the type of account that I'm using. So you realize that the account I am using at the moment, my plan, I am currently on the freemium, 0. I'm not paying anything. See, current plan, I'm not paying anything. I am not paying anything. So it's not like I'm on a paid version. It's not like I want you people to buy something and get some money from you. No, that is not what I'm doing. My sole aim is to be able to empower you. My sole aim for doing this for free is to be able to help some people who are like me. You know, I was like, at first, as I told you, when I completed my national service, I was jobless. I was struggling to make ends meet. By the grace of God, with these kind of skills that I've acquired, today I have my family. Today I'm able to take care of myself, take care of my family. And that is what I want you to also be able to achieve. So that is the target. You must be on the freemium. Don't worry yourself upgrading. Don't worry yourself paying anything. All right. Once you are in, the first thing that I want you to do is to click on this blog session. You see this blog session? All right, so you click on blogs, and once you click on blog session, you'll get access to this dashboard, right? Okay. So when you get access to this dashboard, you just click on create. So by the way, if we say blog, a blog is almost like a website, or let's just say that a blog is like a website. But the purpose of a blog is to share content, right? So let me say I have a business. I have a business around, and maybe I'm into pet, maybe dog training, or let me just say I sell phone accessories, and I want to share information about phone accessories. That is a blog. But with the system, when they say blog, they mean website. So with a website like the one that we designed, with the one that I've already designed for this particular training, you could see that I have some sessions, right? I have the header session, which is the top part. I have the hero session, which displays the picture of my barbering shop. And then, oh, I think my network is bad. Oh, sorry. The network is completely down. The network is completely down. Okay, we are back. So I have all these, and therefore this is a website. Okay, good. So once you click on the blog, what you need to do is to just type in the name. All right, so this name they've written here is just a name that will help you to be able to remember your website in the Systemi account, right? So quickly, what I'll do is that I'll just type in a particular name. So let me just say that training. Okay, so training, and I'll just make it like this is just to you, not public. It's not going to be public, right? Then the URL path. This account, I've already connected a domain. So when I see a domain, those of you who are completely newbie, I know some of you are completely newbie, you don't know anything about website. So when I say, or when we see a domain is a .com, right? Domain is a .com. And my suggestion for you is that try to use Namecheap to buy a domain. So what you need for this particular website is just a domain. Under normal circumstance, you need to buy a domain. You need to also buy, what do we call it? A hosting. If you are designing a website, or if you ask your web designer or your web developer to design a website for you, he's going to ask you to buy a domain and hosting. But by the grace of God and by the power of AI and this kind of CMS, with Systemi, you don't need any hosting. Hosting account of late is about $100 a year. You pay up to $100 a year. Even Namecheap, that is so cheap. As the name suggests, you pay somewhere $58, $60. And you and I know the dollar rate at the moment. But with the power of system, you are not going to pay any hosting. So the only thing you need is to get your domain name, and that is it. So I have shared a link to Namecheap website in the chat session. You can go there and click on it. Once you click on the link, it will take you to Namecheap website. And this is how Namecheap website looks like. So you see the website like this. Okay. So this is Namecheap, and you can come here and actually buy a domain from here, right? So you can buy domain at the moment. Let me just say, I don't want to type in some domains. If not, people will buy. So you can just type in a domain. Let me just do something like this, .com, and you click on search. Once the domain name is available, it will tell you the price of the domain, and you can buy with your card. So currently it is $10.28. If you are new to Namecheap, you can get this as low. Let me admit this, Adams. Let me admit Adams. If you are new on Namecheap, you can get this domain name as cheap as $5.98. So that is the only investment you are going to make in getting a website for your business, right? That's the only investment you are going to make to get a website for your business. So once you buy the domain, you are good to go. You can connect to your Systeme account. Once you are in the group, I'll be sharing some tips and tricks on how to connect and all these in the group. So for the training to be able, today's training is designing the site. And so let me show you how you can use it. All right. Of course, you can use the free domain name by default. So by default, you will get a free domain name from Systeme. It's okay, and you can use it. But for you to be able to project your brand very well, you will need a domain name for a website. Good. So for hosting with Systeme, you are not going to pay for any hosting fee. And the last time somebody asked me, so is it because you are going to get it for 1 year and subsequent years you pay? No, you are not going to pay anything. And by the way, let me show you this. This particular website is my agency website, and I designed this website with Systeme, and it is completely free. I designed this. The only thing that I paid for is the domain name, which is bobafit.com. That is the only thing I paid for. And I think I paid this. I think I registered a new Namecheap account. So I had it at $6. And so that's the only investment I made. And you can do the calculation and see. $6. Look at how much web designers are charging. Currently, if I design a website for you, I charge per the number of pages. So look at my website, for instance. I have homepage. I have, let me admit this. I'm sorry. I need to get an assistant, somebody who will be accepting people for me. All right. So currently,
I can volunteer to do that all the time for you. So
all right. Thank you, sir. Then next time I have to give you that visa right so that you can be doing for me. So currently looking at my website, homepage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I charge 500 cedis per page design. So 1, 2, 3, this 6 pages, meaning you have to pay about 3,000 cedis for this particular website.
Please, I don't intend to interrupt your speech, but we can't see your screen, please.
Oh, sorry. So I think if you can't see the screen, what you can do is that try to leave the meeting and then come back. Leave the meeting and come back. Leave the meeting and come back, because I'm sure. Who else cannot see my screen, please? Okay, so somebody is saying that I tried to create Systeme account, but it appears I have to pay for the account. No, it looks like it is not free in Canada. Oh, okay. So Jacob is in Canada, and Jacob is saying that it's not free in Canada. No, Systeme is free everywhere. It's free everywhere. Just make sure that you are clicking on sign in for a free account. Sign in for a free account. It's free everywhere. It's free everywhere. Maybe it's because of where you have, maybe you are clicking on a different place. So you just make sure that you are signing up for a free account. It's free everywhere, because Systeme is an international software. It's not an African, or it's even like American company. So it's free everywhere. You can check it once again, or maybe after the meeting, I'll help you out. All right. So let's start, or let's continue. Right. Okay. So I'll just put, or let me just make this one Blair, or I'll just say Saloon, so that I can know where my website is going. Then I'll pick any of these templates. Look at this. These are templates in Systeme. Don't worry about them. Just pick any of them, right? Just pick any of them, because that is not what we are going to do. I'm going to teach you how to design it yourself. So you pick any of them and we are good to go. So now let's see our website. So our website is designed and we have a template that is ready for business. But of course, that is not what we intend doing. That is not our business. Okay, that is not our business. So we have to go through the training and get it done. Okay, so yeah. All right, good. So this is the site, and this is the template that we have at the moment, but we don't need this. We do not need this, so we have to design our own. I think the network is very bad. Oh, Charlie, Ghana a network issue. Right, no problem. Let's continue. So after doing this, what you need to do is that your site is created on a template, but we need something that we are designing on our own. All right. So let me go back. Anytime you click on blocks, you will see your website and it shows here, right? So what you can do is that click on it. When you click on it, you will see the post. So currently look at some of the posts. Because this is blog, all these are some of the posts. Look at them, read more. If you click on read more, it will send you to the dummy post on the website. And that is not what we need. So what you have to do first is to delete all these, delete all the posts. We don't need them, delete them. So you come to this 3 dots and then you hover on the 3 dots. You hover on the 3 dots. And as soon as you hover on the 3 dots over here, you can delete all of them. Okay, so let's start deleting one by one. You click here and delete this. Okay, then you come to the next one and then you delete it as well. Okay, the network seems to be bad. Okay, network seems to be bad, but let's try to manage it. Okay, network seems to be bad. Okay. 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 I think Starlink, they will get customers because yeah, very soon myself I'll be switching. And that's how they are. MTN phone. All right, so you try to delete because now I'm trying to delete. It looks like my network is completely down. So what you need to do is that you need to make sure you delete all what is here, right? Delete all the pages, all the posts that they have given you. And so you click on the 3 dots and then it will give you the prompt. You click on confirm, then you delete everything, right? So make sure your page is clean. Make sure your page is clean. Make sure your page is clean and try to clean all the pages. Okay. So once we clean the page, oh, this internet is not helping us today. Wow. Okay. So don't worry, I'll be sharing the replay. So by the time we end the training, we'll get a replay. But I'll be glad if you can still hang on. Okay, so we delete everything. Yes, I'm done. I'm through the process. Now, after deleting all the posts, the next thing that you need to do is to go to your pages, right? You go to your pages. Okay, you go to your pages. So when you look at the site that I designed for this training, this home, about, services, testimonial, gallery, contact, they are the pages, right? So currently what we have here is home, post list page, about, and contact. We don't need what they have. So what we can do is that we can delete them and leave only the home page. We can delete them and leave only the home page. All right, so let's delete them. The post list page, you can't delete it. It's by default, you can't delete it. So you click on the page, the home page, and this is where we are going to start the actual work, right? So what we are going to do today, we are going to limit ourselves to the one-page web design. And one-page web design is enough. It's enough for us to be able to manage our business. Whether you are into, digital business, whether you are into you are selling a physical product, whether you are selling this graphic design skills, whatever skills you are selling, system is the best for you. Now, let me show you my ShareButter business website and it will amaze you. So this is my ShareButter business, Ghana ShareButter Hub, GhanaShareButterHub.com. And this is my website. And I am able to generate a lot of leads. Almost every week, I get customers contacting me from America, from UK, from Canada, from so many places requesting for ShareButter. And I have an offer. I have a free 1 kg. If you want it, you only pay for shipping, and then I'll send it to you. And you look at the website, very interactive and very simple. At the end of the day, I have a video here showing some of the shea butters we have. And then you have contact form here. Anytime customers fill this form, I get the response in my Systemi account. You know, I have my website here, the map, and then I have my contact details, address, my office address, everything. Frequently asked questions, everything is here. And I'm able to get a lot of customers almost every day with this just one-page website. And at the end of the training, I'll show you where you are going to get all this information. When somebody comes to your website and fill a form and send inquiries and all those things, where are they going? At the end of the day, I'll also show you some of the customized emails that I have with this, where you can create an email like maybe kweku@ghanasharebutterhub.com. Okay, so you can get all these from Systemi, and this is by far one of the best softwares I have ever used. All right, as a web designer. Okay, so when you come to the first page, which is the page design, you realize that once we click on the page, it opens as an editable page. All right, let me go back for those of you who are missing the access to this. So I told you that when you come to the blog, you will see the blog that you have created. You click on the training, and once you click on the training, you come to pages, right? And when you come to pages, you see home page. Good. So once you see home page, you click on the home page, and it will open in an editable way for you. Sometimes you may not click on it. Sometimes you may click on this 3 dots. Look at this 3 dots, and then you look for edit. Once you click on edit, the editable page of the home page will be displayed for you to see. Now, when it's displayed like this, try to delete everything from this page. Make this page a blank page, right? So to delete this, what you need to do is that the pages is in sessions. So for you to be able to understand Systemi very well, you need to understand what you call sessions. So sessions are more or less like chapters. Let me just say chapters. So in book, we have chapters, right? And that is sessions for Systemi. So I have one session, and as soon as I hover on this, you see, I can see session here. Once I see session here, you can see at this side on your on your right side, you will see delete. Look at this, delete. You will see save, you will see duplicate, and then you see settings. If you want to delete, you have to use the delete icon. So once you click on it, it will give you a prompt. Are you sure? Because they want you to be sure that you're actually deleting it. You click on OK, and then try to delete everything, because we don't like this. This is not what we are looking for. So try to delete all the sessions that is on the template or the default page. So I try to delete everything. And once I delete everything, you realize that now I don't have anything to delete again. By default, this session where I see home, article, contact, about is for my header, right? That is the header. So look at this, where I have home, about, services, testimonial, and the logo. That's the header. So that place you cannot delete, but you can edit it. Then when you come down here, this is also my footer, right? So for a newbie, if you don't know how to design website, anytime you see the top side, which has the home pages, the pages, we call it header. Then the down part, which is the bottom part, is always called footer. Simple. Click on save. Click on save, and we are good to go. So now our home page is clear for us to start the design. We are free to start the design. So once we are able to do this, then the next thing that I always do is to always start from my header and my footer. So start designing your header and your footer. Start designing your header and your footer. So you come to the header, and you cannot, when you are here, you cannot edit the header. So once you save it, click here. You see this one will close the editable page, and it will exit you to the next, the previous session where you came from. So we came from here, right? Okay. So for you to be able to work on the header and the footer, what you need to click on is block layout. Block layout. Edit elements that are displayed on all the blog pages and posts. So to be able to get access to your header and your footer, you click on blog layout. And once you click on blog layout, now the header and the footer becomes editable. Look at it. Now we can delete, we can add, we can do whatever we want to do. So what I want to do at the moment is that I need to change the color. I want the color to be like, you know, the background color to be like this one. The way this is more or less like light black. So I want it to be like that. But you could see that this is not what I have. The background color is not what I have. And so what you can do is that you need to install ColorPick eyedropper. So if you are on Chrome, which I told you have to be on Chrome. So you have to download Chrome extension, a Chrome extension called ColorPick eyedropper. So you just type ColorPick eyedropper. And once you click on ColorPick eyedropper, oh, sorry. Yeah, I think it's here, ColorPick eyedropper extension. So that is it. Once you click on it, it will open. If you haven't installed, this button will show as add to Chrome. This button will show as add to Chrome. So you click on add to Chrome and it will be added to your Chrome. Good. So you have to do that. And once you do that, you will click at this extension. You see, these are the extensions I have on my Chrome extension at the moment. So you can capture some of them and download some of them, right? Because they are all very important as a web developer and a digital marketer, right? So once you have the ColorPick eyedropper, what you can do is that anytime you want to pick colors, you have to use the ColorPick eyedropper. So now I want to use the same color over here. And what I have to do is I need to click on the ColorPick eyedropper logo. As soon as I click on it, look at what is happening. Now, anywhere I hover, it moves with this symbol. And if I click somewhere, it will copy the color code. So now I can see that this color code is 33333. I think 6 times. And I will click Control C, make sure it is highlighted before you click on Control C. Then I'll come back over here. Then I make sure that I hover until I see session. I hope you are getting me until you see session. Hover until you see session. So once you see session, what you can do is that you click. So first of all, hover until you see session. When you see session, click. Yes, once you click on it, the session setting will come. Or sometimes when you hover and you see settings, you come and click on the setting icon here and the settings will come. The setting will always come at the left side, you know, at the left side of your screen. So this is the settings. And then you look for background color. Background color. So click on the background color and this is the color. So we have to change it. We click Control V to paste the color that we're looking for. So this is the color and I'm sure we've gotten it very nicely. Okay. So now after getting the background color, what we need is to put a logo here, right? A logo and our menu. A logo and our menu. So like the way we do drawing, right? If you are drawing something, it means that you have sessions, right? So we have a session that is for image, right? Logo means image. And then the other session that is for our pages, right? So what we can do is that currently we have the pages over here, which is the menu. And we have the logo here. So this template is so easy and it's helping us to do our work very easy. So what we have to do is that we need to change this logo, which is the image, to the image that we have for our business, right? That's our logo. We need to put our logo here. Now, the menu must also be changed to home. How many menu we have? Home, about us, services. And these services even has a sub menu, testimonial, gallery, and then contacts. So what we have to do is that first of all, we need to change the images. And let me tell you this, anytime we prepare for our design, we need to prepare our images down, right? We need to prepare our images down. Once you are in this group, what I can do is that if you are not a graphic designer, don't worry at all. You don't need to be a graphic designer to design a logo. There is this software called Canva. Maybe some of you have heard. Now Canva is very popular. So you can use softwares like Canva to design images. I use Canva almost every day. I use Canva almost every day to design so many things. You can use Canva for t-shirt design, a whole lot of things. You can use Canva for images, for video, animation, so many things. All right, so you can use Canva to design a logo. So if you don't have a logo, don't worry at all. Get all your images. Come to my desktop. See my desktop at the moment. I have this folder here, which is Web Design Masterclass. And on this folder, in this folder, I have all the images. In fact, I have all the images that I need for this work. So you have to gather all your images like this. That's the best way to design website. Get a folder, put all the images that you need for the website before you start, right? Before you start, so that you don't get confused on the way. Okay, so I'll be referring back to the folder and be picking some of the images for this particular website. Inside that folder, I've prepared the images already down. Good. All right, so now let's continue. Now, then it means that this logo must be changed to my logo. All right, so anytime you want to change something, system is so easy to work with. Anytime you want to change something, just click on that thing. As soon as you click on that thing, come to this your left side, the left screen. All this side, whatever you see here is what? Settings for that particular image. All right, so you click on the image, and you come to the settings. And when you come to its settings, the first thing you see is image file. So you click on this file and delete it, and then you upload the image. So once you click on it, it will ask you where are you uploading from. You click on select file, go to your desktop. Now I'm going to my desktop, right? So Web Design Masterclass, I have the IMG standing the image. So the logos are here, and this is my logo. I've already prepared the logos and I made them transparent. It's better you save your logos transparent in a transparent format, so that at least it will be very easy to be uploaded. Okay, so what is happening? I think the network is a little bit down. That is why it's okay. So now the logo is uploaded. So I click on save and I have my logo uploaded. Look at this and look at the website that we are trying to design. This is the demo I did for the training. So you realize that this particular image is small, but this is so big, right? So what can we do about this? We don't need to go back to our design and save it or change the size. We have to just use the settings of the image. So this is the settings of the image. And when you come here, you see image size, right? So you just have to reduce it. You see, so you just have to reduce it. Maybe you make it somewhere 100, right? So if I make it 100, I am good to go. Good. Now, the menu is in dark colors and you can see it, right? And when I hover on this, you look at these things. When I hover on this, you see these symbols. These symbols are going to align them, right? So I want to align this one in the middle so that it will be in line with the logo. So make sure you get this blue. I think this is sea blue, right? And once you get this, and you do only need to hover. With system, you only need to hover on something. As soon as you hover, you get access to this. You click here and it will align to the center, right? The colors is not favorable because the colors, it dark, and you see the background is also dark, so you won't see it. And so we have some colors for this particular one. You see it's white. And then when we hover on it, you realize that it changes to gold color, right? And that is the colors. So we must always know the colors, our brand colors, before we start designing our website. So like when you come to my website, you realize that my colors are blue and then, this orange color, right? So your brand colors, you must know before you start. All right, so we know it from this particular demo I did. So you just have to come back, and to be able to change these colors, I said click on it. Anytime you want to change something, click on that element. Once you click on it, the menu will be here. Come down. This is the settings. Come down. When you come down, you see the section for color, right? So when you see section for color, we have menu item text, which is color for the text. So I wanted it to be, the white color. So you see white color over here. I think the website is not too white. It's not too white. So let me zoom it, and I'll go and use color pick eyedropper to pick the colors. Okay, so good. I've gotten the actual color of the text. Good. So now when I pick it, I'll come back to this and paste this color here. Good. So that is it. Now you realize that with the demo, the texts are in caps, but the one that we are doing, they are in small letters. Since we are trying to do the same, let's make it caps. And to be able to make it caps, you can edit them from here, right? Look at this. So to edit the home, we try to delete it and put the caps on and make it home, right? Then you come to article. That's not what we need. We need from home, we need what? About us. So we change the article to about us. Then we come back, we come down. Then from about us, we have services. So we change this one to services. We change this one to services. Then from services, we have testimonial, galleries, and contact. So you come back, you come down, we have testimonials, and I think we have gallery and contact. So with our own, it ends here. It's only 1, 2, 3. So it's only 4. We have to add 2 more. How do we add? You come down and you realize that there is a button called add menu item. So you click on add menu item. Then we add as a gallery. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be caps. So gallery, and the last one is contact us. Contact us. Good. So now it's done, but you could see that the menu pages, the way it is aligned is not nice. So we have to make sure that we pull it to this side. The logo is just a small thing, so it doesn't need to occupy all this space. So just hover on it until you see this blue, and then try to put your cursor here. Look at me very well. Once you put it over here, it looks like as if you are using Microsoft Excel. So you drag it and pull it up to this side. And once you are pulling, you realize that now the home page has been able to occupy there very well. The alignment is all right. Everything looks very nice. Now you click on save. Anything that you make, any changes you make, you try to click on save. Now look at something again. The website you are trying to, hack, the text font, the font name. Look at this font and look at this font. You realize that they are not the same. How do we get the same font name? Maybe I am designing a website, a restaurant website, and I'm trying to pick an inspiration from KFC website. So KFC website looks very nice, or maybe I'm using Chicken Republic website. It looks very nice to me, and I want to pick their font name, or probably the company has given me their font name. And so if you want to change the font, it's the same thing. You can, if you want to pick the font name from a different website, I told you install what font. So this is what font. Anytime I visit this page and I want to check the font name, I click on what font, Chrome extension. Once I hover on it, I will see the font name. You see the font name. Now, if I click on it, it will even tell me the font size and the line height, everything. Look at this information. Very powerful, giving me everything. It will even give me the color code, everything. All right, what I need is the size, the font size, and sometimes the line height is also good. So you can pick 1425, and you come back and the font name, you click on it. So once you click on it, as I said, now, anytime you click on what font, you need to go and click it back. If not, it will be disturbing you. It will disturb your cursor. So now it's gone. We click here and scroll down to change the font name. Scroll down, you see typography. So it was 14 and 25. And the font name is Oswald. Oswald, and that is it. So we have it, and we click on save. Now, there is another color that we need to do. When we hover on it, right? Anytime we hover on a text, you could see that the color has changed to our brand color, which is good. And we can pick that color from this image over here, right? So we go and use the color pick eyedropper and then pick the color. The way I'm picking the colors one by one, I will show you how you can pick it once and you will not pick it again. All right. So let me go and make sure that anytime a page is active or anytime a page, I hover on a page, it's supposed to change. So that is what we called, or what is called, active menu item color. So this color must be changed to this new color. And if you want this color to be part of your color, so that anytime you want it, you call it. Once you have, you've pasted the color code here, you click on this and it will be here. So anytime you want it, you come and call it over here. Good. So we are progressing. If you are getting value in this training, you can leave an emoji in the chat box. Okay. All right. In the chat session. So there is another thing. You see, anytime we hover on it, you realize that there's an underline, there's a line which is underlining the page, and that one too has a color. So you can go, that is menu item underline color. So you can use the same. Now, we are not going to pick the color again. Once you click on it, we can pick the color from here and it will change. So let's try to save it. The internet is really disturbing us today, but don't worry, I'm recording this training. I'll share the recorded version to you once the training is completed. All right, so we try to save it, and I'm trying to save it. My network is bad, but it will save. So after saving, we are good to go with the header. So the header session is now completed. Yes, we save it. Good. The header session is now completed. Okay. Good. So let me, okay, good. Now, so the header session is now completed. So we can now move on to another session where we have to work on the footer. So interestingly, what we have done for the header will be permanent. It's going to be permanent. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, the network is actually disturbing a lot of people, including me. All right. So, yes. All right. So we are done with our header session. We've designed the header session very well, so nice. We come to the footer, right? You click on this, and once you click on the footer, what we have to do is that we need to look at the footer for our demo. This is the demo website, and when we come here, we have the footer section over here, right? And so the footer has just simple, like our address, appointment number. Okay, if you want to book appointment with us, our number, our closing time, then of course, I think there is something missing here. You're supposed to have, supposed to have, okay, so it has some icons and then our logo. So this is what we have, and that is what we are going to design. So to design this, then it means we have to delete all that we have already. We hover on it until we see this blue. Okay, so once you see the blue, yes, now we can click on delete icon. Once you click on the delete icon, you can delete everything, right? Now, look at something. I normally do this so that at least I can get leads, or I can get customers from people who visit websites that I've designed for companies. So that's why you see designed by, then my company link website, so that when anybody click on this, it will redirect the person to my website, right? So I can just copy this link, and instead of created with systeme.io, I'll change it to designed by, and I think so let me just make this one this color. Okay, so that one is done already. Then I can see another thing. I can see a line. Look at a line. There is a horizontal line that is dividing this section from this section. So I'll just go and look for a line. And to be able to look for a line, I want to put a line over here. So what I'll do is that I'll click on this, and you will get the elements. An element could be text, it could be, all that is necessary for a website. So go look through it, and then you will see horizontal line. So you go and copy the horizontal line, and it's drag and drop. So go and drag it and drop it. So you drag it, and then you come and drop it over here. Good. So we have it done, I think. Okay, so we have it done. And what we can do is that we need to also put a session. So look at this one. This one is made up of 1, 2, 3. The first column is for the address. The second column is for the appointment number. Then the third column is for the working hours, right? So we go and put 3 columns. And if you want a 3 column, you look through the elements. Like the way I picked line, if you want images, you pick from here. So look for 3 columns, and that is it. It's over here, 3 columns. So you drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. So let me drop it over here. Good. So now I have these 3 columns, and I have something that I need to do. The 3 columns are, we have image. This is an image. And then we have text, image, text, image, text. So it means that for every column, I have to put another 2 columns. So you pick the 2 columns and put it inside here. Just do once. Don't do for all. You waste time. Do once. Then you try to drag this to this side so that you get this section for the image, this section for the text, right? Okay. So when you click on this section, before you can put any element there, click there. Click there first. Once you click there, you get this side will give you the elements, right? So you scroll through and look for an image. So I have an image over here. Come and put it in that small side. Then the next one is test. So this is your test. Pick the test and come and put it here. We have 2 different tests, text and headline test. Headline test is more or less like the title, right? The H1, H2, those of you who are developers, I don't want to mention in the developing term because developers language, we are learning this as a non-developers, and we need to learn from basics. Okay, so what I would do is that I will just go and copy this, my address, and try to paste the address over here. Okay, so I have my address, but look at the color. The color is not favorable, and so I have to know the color of this. And remember, I told you color pick eyedropper. I have to even save this color somewhere so that I wouldn't be going back and picking it all the time. Okay, so let me check the color code for this color. Okay, and I'll pick it over here. So I have the color code. I'll copy it and go back to my text and try to make the text color. See here, if you want to change the text color, this is where you have to go, and you can paste the color code over here and then try to add it to your color so that next time you wouldn't go and be picking and wasting time. So you click save. Now the image is already on your computer, so you click there and then you copy from the computer. So I'll go here and I have my icons. So when I open, it was address. So this address icon, and I'll just upload it. Once it's uploaded, then I have it done. Okay, so now you could see that this is giving you as, you can just maintain it like this, but I want the same format in this second column, the same format in the third column. So what I can do is that I can just make sure that I will not do anything but rather duplicating. So try to hover on this and this row, right, and duplicate it. So when I duplicate, I will come into the row and drag and drop it inside here, right? Duplicate again. So you see, once you do one thing, you can be duplicating it to get the other, right? And so the second one is appointment. I'll just write appointment. Okay. Let me see if it was caps. No, it wasn't caps. So I'll just write appointment, and I will just let me just write appointment. Okay, so appointment. Oh, I'm not. Okay, so let me appointment. Then I'll go to the number. The number is plus 233-240-229-932. That's my number, right? Okay. The icon must be changed because you realize that the icon over there is like calendar, right? And we have it already. So you delete it from here, right? Image file, because it was a duplicated thing. So it will give you the previous icon. You click upload and you go and pick the color from the icon from here and you insert it once it's uploaded. Good. The next one is your time. So the time is Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So you write Monday, okay, to Saturday, 8 a.m. Okay, so 8 a.m. 8 a.m. to, okay, 10 p.m. Then Sunday, we are closed. Sunday, we are closed. Simple. So Sunday, we don't come. And so Sunday, we are closed. And that one too has a different, icon. So you delete the icon that you have. And all these icons, you can create them. I created all these icons using Canva. I created all these icons using Canva. So you can use Canva to create all these icons. Those of you who don't know anything about Canva, I'll share some small petty tutorials about how to design logos, letterheads, complimentary cards, these things. I'll share them free in the group for you to have a feel of how to use Canva very well. So now I think we are good to go. The rest is the down part where we can design we need another 3 columns, which will have this copyright designed by is already there. And so let's pick another 3. Okay, so we can duplicate this particular, session, right? This session. So hover on it until you see this. You see it has selected all the 3. So we can now click on duplicate and it will duplicate, And so we have to try as much as possible to push this down. Okay, we have to try as much as possible to push it down. So you can see this. Look at this one. Look at this icon. See, so this icon will push it down so that it will move below the line, right? It will move below the line. So once you come here, what you have to do is that you need to delete the rows because, of course, you don't need this. We delete the rows. And here we delete all the rows. Okay, so that we can get only the columns, the 3 columns. Okay, so once you have the 3 columns, the first one was test. So this time around, you just pick a test, or maybe you can, for you to maintain or speed up your work, you can duplicate this one and pick, because you are duplicating only tests. So you pick this one and put it here. Then the image, you can duplicate this image, right? And you pick this image and put it here. So you make sure that the line, the blue line, that blue line is highlighting on where you want to put it before you leave it, right? Then the last one is also another test. So you duplicate it. I think that one is not a test, it's an icon. So you can, but the icons are 3 because it's socials, Instagram, Facebook, and then X. So you can now use 3 icons. So go and pick 3 columns and come and put it inside. And now we can duplicate our icons and pick it here. Then to duplicate this one and pick it and move it to the second one. Duplicate this one, move it to the third one, and we are good to go. So now this one, we quickly change them. This is the logo. So we go and look for a logo. Then you see the logo, I designed the logo in such a way that if the background is black, the logo must be, I think this particular one. Yeah, this particular one. So that, and all the logos are transparent. Okay. So I put the logo here. These ones are Facebook, Instagram, and those things. So, and interestingly, what we are doing, we are going to do it once. Once we are done with the header and the footer, all the pages will pick the same design. You are not going to do for each and every page. So that is the interesting part. So we come into our icon, and I'll pick my Facebook. Then the second one, I'll pick my Instagram. Okay, and the third one, so click on it to get the editable section, and I'll pick my Instagram. Okay, so then finally I can pick my all right, so I can pick my S. Okay, X. So when I click over here, I can delete this particular one and pick X, right? Okay, so you can see that this is X, and I click on it. I think this logo is even Twitter. So I didn't do, I have to do a very, X, the symbol, the logo has now changed. So I have to use the current one. Okay, so let me admit Abdul. Okay, good. So now you could see that the image for the logo is too huge comparing to the demo. Comparing to the demo, this is small. This is so huge. So you can now reduce it. I told you that anytime you want to reduce image, the image size must be your best bet. And you can reduce it to this size. And it's all looking good. It's all looking good. If you want to preview this work, you can click on this eye and preview it. Okay, so when you click on the eye, you can preview this work, what you have done. And you could see that we've designed the header looking very nice. And when we hover on it, the color changes. And when you come down, your footer too, everything is perfect except the Instagram. So sorry, the social icons. It's supposed to be a button so that when you click on it, when a customer click on it, it will send them to your Facebook page. When they click on Instagram, it will send them to the Instagram business page and all that. And I think everything is looking all good apart from that. So we can make all these links. So if you want to link your Facebook to this image, you just click on the image. And once you click on the image, you'll get the settings. So the settings is saying that action when image is clicked, open URL. What is the URL? So maybe you put a link to your Facebook page over here, right? Okay. So my Facebook page, maybe you just say https, then /FB, so fb.com/ maybe Bob Affits Ventures. Okay. Okay, so you put the business Facebook page here. If you want people to be redirected to a new tab or a new window, you check this one so that when they click on it, it will send them to a new tab. All right, and then you do for all the remaining ones. As simple as that. Design by, you want people to know that you are the designer, right? So your design by your name, you highlight it. When you highlight it, you will see there is a link here, right? Click on the link, and then you can put your website there. If you have a portfolio website, you can put it there. If you don't have a portfolio website, of course, you are a web designer. You cannot say you are a web designer without a website. So if you want to actually do this as a business, the first thing that you need to do is to design your own portfolio website. But if you want to use this skill to grow your own business, then you don't need this, right? So if you want to use these skills to develop or to grow your own business, like the way I'm using these skills to sell my shea butter internationally, there's no need to show that this website is designed by whatever. You see, I didn't put designed by anything because that is not the concept. The concept is to be able to showcase my business on the internet to drive more traffic and to get more customers. I promise you, I'll show you the number of customers I'm getting from this website, and I'll show you. Today, we are not going to leave any stone unturned. I'll show you everything. So trust the process and let's move on. Okay, so if you want to put your website, you click on this place and then you put it there, right? Okay, so let me just put this over here. And once you maybe put the link here, you click this to save it, right? And once it is saved, that link will work for you. So congratulations, we've been able to complete the session for footer and then header. And that is the most interesting part you can do for your website. Now that we've seen that everything is looking all good, we can exit this session and now go and design the homepage, right? So where is the homepage? The homepage, you see, we have post categories and pages. So always click on pages to see the homepage. And that's the homepage. When you click on it, it will open the editable section for you. Now, we come to this session and look at what is written here. Drag and drop your first element. So your first element is going to be this, right? This is our first element. Let's go up. Our first element for this barbering salon is this guy doing the work. And then, you know, this is an image, right? So this is an image. And as I told you, if you want to design this image, you just go to Canva and then you design it. As simple as that. All that you need to know is you need to know, let me just say, a dimension for your design. So a question that some of you are asking is, how can I, you know, get this inspiration? How can I be creative? The last time somebody was asking, how do you get all these, you know, creativity mindset? I'm not all that creative. I am weak. I am not smart. No, it is not about smartness. There is no new thing on this earth. And we are now in a digital age. So what you can do is that you can search for templates. You can use Pinterest. You can use Pinterest to search for templates. As I said, you've gotten a contract to design a website for a restaurant. You can search for top class restaurant. KFC is there. Chicken Republic is there. Let's see how Chicken Republic website is. So you can use Pinterest to get template of a website. From, you know, just mention the category. If it is wedding, if it is church, if it is NGO, just be searching using Pinterest. Okay, I can also say, maybe if I'm designing a restaurant, I will just say, I think Chicken Republic. Recently, I'm even designing a website for a restaurant. I'm using Chicken Republic, their website. So you can search for Chicken Republic, right? And once you search for Chicken Republic, you will get their website. It's over here. Look at their Google My Business page. And when you click on the link to their website, so this is their website. And look at this website. These websites are websites designed by it's a big brand. So the website is already looking very nice. And if you're able to, you know, try and design something which is similar to this, your client is going to love the process. The only thing is that you need to design this with the brand colors, the logo. You don't need to design exactly the same as this. No, you ask the client their colors, their font, their logos, so that at least you can meet their target. Not exactly the same as this, but you get the inspiration from here, right? You get the inspiration from here, like the way I designed this, and we are using this one, you know, as a dummy test. All right, a dummy work. Okay. So we start the process, and the first thing that you need to do is that I said the site is into sessions, right? So the session where we see this image, look at this image, and this get your style you deserve, stay sharp, look good. This is also another image. Look at it. You see, when I hover on it, you can see that Pinterest is telling me that there's an image. Okay, so I have to put the hero image, these guys, and then I put this one on it. So I'll only pick a session. And to pick a session, look at here. This is a session. So you just click on it, or you can drag and drop as they are telling you. Either you click on it. Once I click on it, you see it is now there. Now the session is here. So make sure you drag and drop, or you click it. Now, hover on it until you see session. Then you click. Now the session settings is showing over here. I want to put a background image. So click here and then go and look for that particular image. So I think the image is into banner. I'll put it over here. This is it. And you click and open it. So this particular image, how I designed the image, I think I use Canva to design all these. Just pick the image on the internet, and then I try to, you know, put overly dark background on it. and I reduce the, the transparency of the dark color on it, and I was able to get this. All right, it's as simple as that. So once I put it over here, what I have to do is that the display image, I have to display it with a fill 100% width, fill 100% width. And once I do this, I have been able to get what I need. Now, this is done. We can see it clearly like the way we see this one clearly, but we will do something about it. Don't worry. So let's also put this image on top. And how do we put image on top? You see, there is this row. Look at this row. So we have to put the image inside this row. And before we can put the image, we need to put image element. So come to the element section and look for image. And this is image element. See, if it is video element is here. So you drag and drop. So make sure you are dragging, right? Make sure you are dragging this. You see the way I'm dragging? As soon as you see the blue line inside the row, leave it, and it's there. So you click on the image again, and then it will ask you of the image file. So the file is already inside my, it's on the desktop. So I'll go back and pick it. I think it's over here. It's over here. Is it gallery? No, it's not here. Where did I put this? All right, so we look for the image. Let me try to make this large icon so I can see them very well. Okay, so this is the image. I click on it and I click open. Then I click insert and it's there. You see, we are getting there. We are getting there. Let's try to see the website. We are getting there. A preview version of the site is shown to us and we are getting there. You see, we are getting there. That's interesting. That is very, very, very interesting. So we could see that we looking at the demo one, from the text, from this image, the guy who is having the haircut is shown clearly. So you have to do something so that this image will come down. This image will come down to make room for that guy to be shown, because now we can see the guy nose, only the nose. We want to see it clearly, only the nose. So let's come back and let's do something. So for you to get this, we have to pull this down, and I'll introduce you to something called margin, right? So we have margin and padding, but for a layman view, when you say margin, it means that the spaces, outside something, right? So as I have highlighted on this image, from this side to the header is what we call margin, right? And then if I am inside, right? If I am inside, let me say I'm inside this image, from this image to its border is what we call padding, right? So margin is more or less like outside. Then padding is the spaces inside, right? And this is just a simple way to explain margin and padding to you. So is the margin that this time around we want to work on. Okay, so I'll just go to the margin and I'll click over here. So if I click this one, which looks like a square, or let's say a rectangle or whatever it is, I can now use the button C. You see? So as I am pushing it down like this, it will give room for the guy to be shown, right? Okay. So if I do this, I can even end here. Or better still, I will move it to, let me just say 50, right? Okay, let me just say 50. I'll move it to somewhere 50. Or let's say 60. Okay, 60 is okay. Then I'll try to move this image down. So that is the top. See, if I increase it, the image is coming down, because you realize that with the demo one, the one that you want to design, this image is almost in the guy's face, right? So you can be pulling it like that. So I can pull it, and I think this is okay. Click on save, and you can always preview to see. So you can even delete from here. So that's the link, the site, and then we can be previewing. So we've gotten the desirable results. Amazing, 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 amazing. So we are there, right? We are there. Now we are done with that part. Let's move on to the next session, where we have to put another image over here, then another text. So you look at this session. This session is divided into two. So that is two columns. The first column will take the image. The second column will take the text. This is a header, an image, text, and then a button, right? So just create two columns. And once you have the two columns, you can easily do the drag and drop thing and you are good to go. But before we do, what do we have to do? Yes, I want to ask this question to be sure you people are following me. If not, maybe some of you are sleeping. I don't want to make this training boring. It's online. Besides, our network is not even good. So what should we do before we start creating? I told you we need to put something there before we create our columns. We create our columns and then put picture, text, and all these things there. What should we put first? Yes, you can unmute yourself. If you can answer this question for me, and we continue.
You put a content box.
Content box. Okay, so somebody saying content box. Perfect. So in Systemy, content box is what they call session, right? So we just put a session there. And so we want to put a content, so we put content box, and that is a session. So you just be looking for element. Look at this side, element, and look for session. And so when you click on this session, you know the session is uploaded, right? And once you have a session, there's one thing we need to do. First of all, we need to check the background. See this? You see this color? It's not white too. It's not white. So the color must be picked first. And we use our color pick eyedropper. And we've been able to pick our color. So once we pick our color, we come back to the editable, and then now, since we have the content box, which is the session, make sure you hover on the session to see the session. Click on it. Once you click on it, come to background color and click on the background color and put it here. Now I want to save the color so that subsequently I will not be taking, I'll be just picking it from my colors. So now I have it over here. Now that I am done with my session and the background color, I have to put columns. So I have one column here, another column here, right? Okay, so interesting. I have to pick the columns and I have two columns here. So I'll copy and paste. Good. Now, this side is the image. This side is the other session. So I have the image here. But you can see that the image size is supposed to be small because this is, this will occupy a little space more than the other side. So you can pull it somewhere here. I think this is okay. And what we need to do is that we need to make sure that the image element is here. Because if you don't have image element, you cannot put image there. So click on the row and you will see element and you go and put image element. So drag and drop inside. Make sure it enters inside or not outside. Now, the other side is header, right? This side is the header. Get your style you deserve. It's a header. So let me look for header element, and this is header element. Oh, in fact, system is so lovely. I put my header element. Now, after header element, I have this icon, right? This icon. So I put my icon. Let me add this Prince. Let me add Prince. The network is actually disturbing a lot of people. So I put the icon, and the icon is also what? An image element. So I can even duplicate this image, right? And once I duplicate, I pick it and put it over here, and I'm good to go. Then the last one is, no, I think last but one is text and then button. So the text element must be picked. I pick the text element, then I pick my button element. Okay, so we drag and drop like that. This is the button. Look at this button. So I pick it and put it here. Now let's be picking the images and be fixing it as simple as ABC. So you come back, and I think that was is it part of the gallery? No, I think it's about it will be inside here. So about, I will open and it will be uploaded. You click on save and you are good to go. Good. So once you click on save, we are good to go. The network is still bad. That is why we are not getting it over here. So let me click on it. No, it looks like it was saved. So you can click here to see. This is the image. No, it has been saved. It was the network. So now the image is there. Good. Now the heading is get your style you deserve. So you just copy. You can just copy and paste. Simple. And then you come here, click on it and highlight and paste. Okay, simple. The next one is the, this symbol over here. This symbol over here. Okay, this symbol over here. I use Canva to design all these. So you click on the image and you look for the file. You select it from your computer. And once you select from the computer, I think it's inside the icon. Okay, so that's the black, the dark separator, right? That's the name I name it, dark separator. Then you click insert. Then we come to the button, we work on the button, right? We work on the button. Let me accept Prince again. So we work on the button. Okay, so working on the button is as simple as ABC. Just click on the button, right? When you click on the button, you only look for the color of the button, which of course we have it already. And the text is book appointment, right? So once you click on it, you come to this side. We are not using this button for people to submit form. We are rather using this button for people to be redirected to the booking page. So you click open URL, and then probably if you have designed your booking page, you put the link there, right? Then come down until you see typography. Then click here. You see this click here is there. So we rather make it book appointment. Book appointment. Okay. Appointment. Okay. Then this subtext here, we don't need it. So let's delete it. Then the font name, as I told you, we are using Oswald. So we change it to font name. The color, this blue color, that is not what we have here. So we have that gold color, which is our brand colors. So we click on the color and then we pick it from here. Now, there is a border color. Look at this. There's a border color. You see that blue border color down there? We don't need it. So click on the button and try to remove it. So I don't need the border color. Come down, just under the colors, come down. You will see the border color. So border, style, solid. You can even make it none. And once you make it none, it means you don't want any border. It ends there. Click save. Now look at this test. You can go and copy or put whatever dummy test. So this is a dummy test. If you are designing for someone, if it is a real project, you can put a little about the barbering, the barbering shop or the salon over here. Now you could see that this text is not behaving the same way like we have here. And it is because the font name and the font sizes are not the same. So I told you to download what font so that you can be using to pick certain things. So once you click on it, you see the font name, and then you get the font size, which is 14 line 33. Okay, so you know the font name. So we pick Google font and we search for the font name, Open Sans, and then we try to pick the font size and height. So 14, and I think it was 14 and 26. So we pick this 14 and 26, and we are good to go. 14 and 33, sorry, 14 and 33. So we increase the line height to 14 and 33. So you see, the extensions will help you to do, you will get the same. However designed, you can design like any website at all. You just look at the website, get your inspiration, design a very nice website for yourself or for your client. So I want this text to come in the middle, alignment, hover on it, and then use this one. It will push. If you use this one, it will go up. If you use this one, it will come down. So I want it in the middle, and I think this is looking all good. So that side too is completed. And you realize that the process is drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop 10. Right, good. So when we move to the next section, the same way we are going to do. Now we are done with the session. So we are coming to the next session, right? And that is the same thing we are going to do. We create a session, we create images, and then we try putting in our elements. So we come to another session and we look for a session. Once you click on the session must also come with an image, because this one is an image, right? Look at this particular one. It is an image. Here, look at what is under it. It's an image. And so to get an image, you just come to background image, and then you upload the image that you have already used, Canva or whatever. I think some of you are graphic designers. If my friend Blaze in the group, he is a graphic designer, but me, I'm not a graphic designer. So I'll use Canva to do all this. And besides, it will speed up your work for you. So, okay. So this has already been uploaded. You don't need to upload it again. I didn't check. It has been already uploaded. No, I think this is the first time I'm uploading it. So once you upload, anytime you want to look for the same image, it is already in the system software. So you don't need to upload it again. Now it's here. What did I say? Always change it to fill 100% width, and now we are good to go. So we start picking all these things, and we are good to go. So at the end of the day, we should be able to get, because of time, we are using 2 hours for this. So at the end of the day, we should be able to get a design like this. Now, let me log into, so let me save this one, and let's try to preview it and see what we have done so far. So we've been able to design this particular website so far, which is looking all good, and it's looking the same as the demo one that I designed. And all these things you use Systemy and the Babes. These are your team, your client testimonials, your working hours. And then when you click on any of the pages, if I click our Baba, it will redirect me to, oh no, let me click what font again. If I click on our Babes, it will redirect me to see the Babes session. So this is a one-page website, and we can use this one to do so many things. Now, let me tell you what System can do for me. System captures list. System captures list. And so let me log into one of my business accounts. So you see, anytime you want to get access to certain things, anytime you want to get access to certain information in your what is happening. So now this account that you see is the account. Let me just say is the cPanel. Is the cPanel or the admin panel for the website. So now you don't need to worry yourself calling your graphic designer, calling your web designer to do all these things for you. If you want to check anything, what is happening to your website. Now I can see there are some leads. Look at this. Look at this. So look at this person. I think Kofi, I want to start an online Etsy store selling shea butter in UK with you and as my main supplier, blah, 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 blah. So I've already contacted this guy. I'm dealing with him at the moment, United States. You see, for privacy sake, I have to, this is from Malaysia, and this is from New York, and there's a sale, $25, 25 pounds. They pay 25 pounds. I ship them, and I am always getting this each and every day. That is the beauty of this software, and that's the beauty of designing a website with this software. So now let me click on the blocks, and I think this one I'm even using a funnel. So when I click on the funnel, you will see this is the design that I did, and if I click on view, you will see that this is the website. You see, so you see this is the website I'm talking about, and so it is not a lie. Good, you can use this one to design website. Now let's see let me accept Abdul. Okay, let's see the one that we use for the demo. Let's see the one that we use for the demo, and you could see that it can do so many things for you. I am not a worker for Systemy. I'm only using it to promote my business, and I'm only showing you that there is a way you can design website without writing any line of code. And look at this. This is my website. This is my corporate website. You see somebody just subscribed to through the program, and you see all these emails and people are subscribing, and you could see whatever is happening on your website. You could see whatever is happening on your website. You can use this one to sell digital product. You can use it to sell physical product and all that. So let me click on blogs, and you will see this is my website. And anytime I want to do any editing over here, it just I'm done. Okay, so if I want to look for my home page, this is my home page. Then if I click on it, I can edit everything on my website. If I want to change the picture, if I want to change any text, if I want to add something, it is so easy to deal with Systemi.io. Now there are so many automations on this website. You remember that when you sign up for this training, you had an automated email. There was an email from me, and some of you signed in maybe at midnight. You are still receiving the email. Even when I am sleeping, I'm still getting a lot of leads, and I have a lot of digital product website. Look at this website, trythisbusiness.com. This is a complete funnel. I use this, same. Look at this. This is a complete funnel. You see, this is similar to the landing page I was using to run advert for this free training. So you see, and I use this software for all these kind of websites. You see, sorry, this offer is closed because the offer was for only today, and we are doing it. That is why you see automatically when you visit the link that we shared on it's telling you that the offer is closed. I am not accepting anybody again because it's a free training. I didn't charge anything, so I won't open it to on the internet for life. No. The offer is closed. So with Systemi, you can do so many things. With Systemi, you can do so many things. And I have sold a lot of digital products. I sold a lot of digital products using Systemi.io. Now, what is the deal? Remember, I told you that at the end of this training, I will give you an opportunity to join my e-com mastermind, right? That's what I told you. That is the promise I gave you. I said I'll give you the opportunity to join my e-com mastermind group. And when you join the group, what is going to happen is that I am going to give you a support. I am going to give you 30 days support on how you can design website like these ones using Systemi.io. I'm going to support you for 30 good days. And within the 30 days, what is going to happen is that if you have any business, or if you have any business idea, yes, like my friend, I think my friend, Mr. Papi, I don't know if Mr. Papi is in this group. My friend wanted to sell watches, and I just, walk him through how to design website. He designed a website. Yes, let me see if I can show you the website he designed. He designed a website. Then the interesting thing about this is that, anytime you design a website and you want to share the website, look at this one. If I am done with the design and I want to share the website, I click here, share, copy this link. That's it. That's all. I can share this link to you. You upload in your Systemi account. Within seconds, you have the same website. So what I'm currently doing is that if I want to design for a client, I design one website. Maybe if I'm designing for restaurant, I design one website. I can share this website to several restaurants, in a single click. And I just edit the content to suit the business. So this is what I do, and this is what I want you to do. It's in two things. Either you select this, you use this software to design website for your business. That is my main focus for this training. Or you can use these skills and sell, design for customers, design for small businesses. There are millions of small businesses on the internet looking for website, and you can do this in your daily basis. You charge low so that at least you can use it to build portfolio. Once you design for 2, 3, 4 companies, you can now charge higher. For me, I am charging 500 cedis per page because I have the experience already. But if you are a beginner, you can start low and then you can scale from there. Okay, so it's already 9 o'clock. I intend to spend 2 hours for this training. And what I can say is that thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. So when the training ends, what I'll do is that I'll send the offer in a group. If you want to learn with me, whether you want to design this for your business, and of course, I'll show you how you can design, how to run advert on Facebook, social media marketing, and how to run advert on Facebook to get more customers. How am I getting, using this simple website, how am I getting people from UK? I showed you my dashboard. You saw the number of people contacting me each and every day. How am I getting all these people from without running adverts? This website, I don't even run advert. I get organic people. And there are some certain tests that I'm using on this website, which is getting me customers, so that when people search on the internet, they get access to my website and they are coming to me almost every day. With this simple website, I don't have an office for this shea butter business. I don't have anywhere. Sometimes when it get to, I think last year, a client came to Tamale and the person wanted to come to me. So I have to quickly speak to a friend, and then I moved from my school to the friend office, sat there to be able to receive the customer, because they were looking for container, they were looking for, a big order, and they need to get, see you in person and all that. Okay. So with the skills, you can do everything. You can do everything. So once the training ends, for all of you who attended this training, I am going to give you a special code. I'm going to give you a special code. My training is for 30 days. And for the 30 days, you can learn from me, right? You can learn all these things from me. You can learn how to, monetize any business that you have, any offline business that you have, how you can use the power of website, social media marketing, how this training that you people joined, I used like some few Ghana cedis to run an advert, and I was able to get 40 plus people to attend. It's a free training, and you can use the same strategy to sell your product, right? You can use the same strategy to sell your product. So our lesson is going to end here, but let me give you this special, let me give you this special code. So I promised some people a gift, and those of you who have been able to be on this training till the end, I am going to surprise you with this gift. So try to use this code. I think, let me check the code very well before I share. I'm going to give you a coupon code, which will give you 50% off on all my trainings. On all my trainings, you are going to get 50% off on all my trainings. So I'll share this code. I will not put it in the WhatsApp group. Oh, the network is down. I'll not put it in the WhatsApp group, because if I put in the WhatsApp group, those who didn't attend, they will get access to the code. So I am going to share a code with you, which you can use to access my training. Okay, use to access my training. So let me get you the code. All right, let me get you the code. Okay, so I have this coupon code, which is a special offer. I will make this one in such a way that not the other people who didn't join, they cannot use it. All right, so check in the chat session. When you go in the chat session, you will see, you will get access to this code. Okay, get access to this code. You get access to this code. So copy this code somewhere. When the training ends, I'll send you a link that you can use to join almost all my trainings, right? Almost all my trainings, any training. If you want, I have a training that I teach people how to sell ebooks. Okay, how you can sell your own courses, how you can sell your own online courses in Ghana here, not abroad, in Ghana here. And if you want to join, you can join. I will show you how I was able to make almost $4,000 from just a 16-page PDF book, just a PDF guide, just a simple page, and how I'm able to make 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. I'll show you all the trick and all the secret. So some of them are, and then the e-com mastermind, how we can use this automation, this website design knowledge to build a business, a real business, and how you can, some of you can import, items from China. Yes, I'll show you how you can import item, do importation business. Once you import your business, you design a simple website for it, and then you run an advert, right? And you run an advert, proper one, not just using Facebook anyhow. How you can run an advert and get more people to buy your product and make the money that you deserve. All right. So thank you all for coming. I'll give you some few minutes to ask questions. Yeah, I can see people want to ask questions. So if you want to ask questions, the door is opened. You can ask questions.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, Delight.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah. I have the System.io account.
Okay.
Which I tried create this let me say this one page, but they say I must
Okay.
subscribe before I get this one. If I didn't subscribe, I can't get access to the system.
Oh, the network is bad.
What?
Hello, Delight. I'm listening.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I said
Yeah, I can. Okay.
I have the account, the System.io account. But if I try to
can't hear
access
you. I think the network is down.
The network.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? You can hear me.
So, Delight, I think you can put your question in the WhatsApp group so that I can look at it and answer you. And by the way, this is a funnel or a website that I designed purposely for, look at this very well, purposely to promote a watch that my friend is selling. Okay, so you could see that when we run adverts using this, we were able to get a lot of leads. A lot of people will contact you, so you can use this one and you can design very interactive website for your business. And let me put this one in the chat box so that you can go to the chat section and see how the website looks like. All right. So in fact, there is so much that we can use system to do. There are so much opportunities. The opportunities are unlimited. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Delight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the network was bad. Okay.
Yeah.
You were saying something.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said I have the account already, but today when I tried to access, they said I must subscribe before I get it.
Okay.
And also,
He said you must.
I have a
must
friend
what?
which is I must buy this one. Let me say subscribe.
Subscribe.
I have
No,
to
you don't need to subscribe.
get the monthly plan.
No, you don't need to subscribe.
But when I try to ask, okay.
Okay, so
what do I do then?
I think let me show you people how to get a free account on System.me. So those of you in the group in the chat at the moment, you pay attention and watch me. Let me use one of my email to create an account, and let's see what will happen. So this is what you do. This is what you do. You pick the
Also, sir.
Yes.
Like do you accept? Let me say, do you accept payment to online or you are?
Yes. So I accept payment. I accept payment on my website. and I use Paystack. Yes, I use Paystack. Sometimes I'm able to use Flutterwave, but currently I'm using Paystack. So Paystack, I use Paystack to accept payment on my website, and it's so easy to integrate all these things. Once you join the group, I'll teach you how to use Paystack to accept payment and all that. So currently, let me see if I can show you something. If you want to enroll on my digital product business, the training, this is the link. This is the link to the training. So www.bobaffit.com/enroll. When we end the lesson, I will activate your code. You can enroll on this training. It's 497 cedis. So if I give you 50%, it means you are going to pay 50% of this. So for now, don't enroll right now. If not, you pay 497. So I'll activate the code so that you people can use it. So let me just do a test payment for you to see. Now, if you put in your name and everything, you just click on Get Instant Access. Then it will send you to Paystack because I've already integrated Paystack into the site. So it will redirect you to Paystack and it will ask you to pay. So customers can pay with either mobile money or with a card. So international clients, I have also activated to accept international payments. I'll show you how to do all this. It's not any tricky thing, it's a simple thing. So if you want a person to use mobile money, of course, you put in your mobile money number. If you have this money, you click confirm, then a code will come on your phone. At the moment, a code has come on my phone. So I enter the code, click on authorize. I don't want to be deducted. Click on authorize, then you'll be deducted 497 on your phone. Then it will redirect you. So if you are selling a physical, yes, see, right now the code has come, but I won't put it here because I don't want to be charged. Then it will redirect you to the thank you page. So if you have designed this for, let's say we are selling watches, we are selling dresses, and we've designed this, we will redirect you to our WhatsApp page, right? Where you have access to chat with us. So probably we do a pre-fill message in the WhatsApp, and it will say, I have paid for this product. The product code, everything, your transaction ID, you put in your transaction ID, then it will be sent to our sales WhatsApp number, right? Once it is sent to our sales WhatsApp number, we can now do a check. So probably if you are the owner, you can now check whether you have received the money. And then you can see that in your Paystack account, the money will reflect there. You receive email notification. And interesting thing about Paystack is that when the money comes in today, the next morning they will credit you to your bank account or your mobile money. I do use mobile money all the time. I want to get my money fast. So the money will be credited to your mobile money, and then you can now deliver to the person. So that is what we do. And I'll teach you all this. So currently, if you pay this one, it will redirect you to my thank you page where you have your logins, right? This is an online course. This particular course is an online course where I'll teach you how you can use ideas, or you can search for ideas that people are looking for. When you come to the internet, people are looking for ideas all the time. People who want to learn, people who want to solve problems. Somebody is suffering from a particular, problem that he needs a solution. So how you can convert these solutions into PDF and sell, into guide and sell, into videos and sell. That is the whole course. So once you complete the Paystack payment, it will redirect you to our thank you page. When you get to the thank you page, I'll send you the system, not me. The system will send you your logins. So you have your logins, and you can use your logins to access the course. The course is also here. Already I have students. I have students in that course already. So the system will send you to the course, right? And then you can be able to watch the videos. You see, this is the course. So far, about 22 lessons. We have 22 lessons in this 10 days information business challenge. So hopefully you'll be able to get access to the course, and then you can now start learning. We also do weekly weekly video training like the way we are doing this one. We do weekly video training. I do share tips and tricks on how to promote your business and all that. So I'm sure I have answered your question. Is there any question again before we end this training?
I have a friend who is having motorbike.
Okay.
Can
Come
I
again.
get the website? I mean, I have a friend who is into motorbikes.
Oh, okay, good.
Can I
Good.
use this system I use to design a website for him?
Perfect. Perfect. And he can run an advert. If you want to run an advert on Facebook, social, it's very, very simple. Very, very simple. I did a website for a travel and tour, and I integrated Paystack, and that is what they are using. This travel and tour is at Damango and Molly Boy Travel and Tours. And currently, all the packages, if you want to book a package, a hotel package, everything, it is Paystack that they are using. And Paystack is recently Paystack has been acquired by Stripe. So